So, you run a laundry or a dry cleaning business. You know the daily grind, right? The lost tickets, the frustrated customers, and that constant feeling that there has to be a better way. Well, today we're going to look at a solution called Caramel. It's designed to bring some serious smarts to your entire operation, from the moment a customer walks in to the second they pick up their clothes.
Does this scene feel a little familiar? You know, that frantic search for a paper ticket, the absolute headache of a mix-up, or just that struggle to keep track of everything when the afternoon rush hits hard? If you're nodding along right now, hey, don't worry, you are not alone. This is a story we hear all the time in this industry. And yeah, these are the classic headaches, aren't they? From not being able to properly supervise staff, to watching quality take a nosedive when you're super busy, all these things, customer disputes, lost items, mistakes at pickup, they're really just symptoms of older systems that just can't keep up anymore.
So, what's the answer to all this chaos? Well, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Let me introduce you to Caramel, an intelligent platform that was literally built to tackle these frustrations head-on and bring some much-needed order, speed, and reliability back to your business. And you know, what I think is so cool is where Caramel actually comes from. This wasn't dreamed up by some software developers who've never seen the inside of a workshop. Nope. This was built by laundry industry veterans who got tired of dealing with the same old problems, day in and day out. Their goal was pretty simple: build the tool they always wish they had.
To really get how Caramel works, the best way is to just follow a single piece of clothing on its journey through the system. This way, you can see how every single stage has been totally reimagined to maximize efficiency and, maybe more importantly, minimize errors.
This is the path. This is what every single garment follows. It all starts with smart ordering, then it moves through this intelligent, barcode-driven workflow. It passes a mandatory quality check, goes into smart storage, and then it all ends with a perfect, flawless pickup. So let's break it down.
Everything, and I mean everything, kicks off right here at the counter. This is your first, and honestly your best, chance to prevent problems down the line by capturing every little detail with speed and, this is key, with absolute precision.
Think about this for a second. How many arguments start because a customer says, "Hey, this damage wasn't here before"? Well, with Caramel, you just snap a quick photo of any stain or tear right when they drop it off. It gets logged in the order, and boom, instant trust. The system even looks at your current workload to suggest a realistic promise date. So the big takeaway? You're setting crystal clear expectations from the second they walk in the door.
Okay, order's in. Now we're heading to the workshop floor, the real heart of the operation. This is where Caramel's process module just completely changes the game for your team. Every single item gets a barcode. That's it. No more shouting instructions across the room or trying to read messy handwriting. Your staff just scans the tag, and the screen instantly tells them everything. Photos, special instructions, you name it. And here's the really brilliant part. The system actually enforces the correct process. You literally cannot scan an unwashed shirt at the ironing station. The system just won't let you. It makes the right way, the only way.
All right, next up is a step that, let's be honest, a lot of systems treat as an afterthought. But here, it's a mandatory gateway. Quality control isn't just a suggestion, it is a core part of the journey. So at the QC station, an employee scans the item and checks it against the original photos and notes. If it's not perfect, they flag it, and the system automatically sends it back to get redone. And check this out, this is such a great touch. If there's a really tough stain that couldn't be fully removed, the system can automatically print a little note of apology on the final tag. So instead of a surprise, the customer gets clear, proactive communication. Now that is how you manage expectations.
And finally, it's all about that perfect finish. The system tells you exactly where to store finished items, keeping every customer's order perfectly organized. And when they come to pick it up, a quick scan confirms you have the right garments. If you try to hand over the wrong item, the system buzzes and alerts you immediately. It makes those embarrassing and really costly mix-ups pretty much a thing of the past.
So we've seen how barcodes can track items, but in Caramel, oh man, that's just scratching the surface. This is where we get to the real magic of the system, and it's a concept that completely changes the game. They're called command barcodes. Now, I want you to think of them not just as labels, but as, well, as buttons. You can program a barcode so that when an employee scans it, it triggers a whole sequence of actions. It's a one-scan command that can run complex tasks, making your team unbelievably efficient. This comparison really says it all, doesn't it? A regular barcode is just a name tag. It says, "Hello, I'm shirt number 123." A Caramel command barcode is an entire instruction manual. It says, "Mark me as washed, send me to ironing, and let the manager know I'm ready." It is a massive leap forward that lets any employee, no matter their tech skills, trigger complex workflows with one simple foolproof scan.
So while the workshop is humming along like this well-oiled machine, Caramel is also gathering all this data in the background that gives managers and owners a level of insight into their business they've probably never had before.
Forget about digging through spreadsheets at the end of the month. The dashboard gives you this powerful visual overview of your financial health. You can instantly see your revenue, your expenses, your profit trends by the day, the week, or the year. It puts you in complete control.
And it's not just about the money. How healthy is your customer base really? With a click, you can see the ratio of new versus returning clients. Are your ads bringing in new people? And more importantly, are your loyal customers sticking around? This is the kind of data that turns pure guesswork into a smart business strategy.
The level of control here is just incredible. You can monitor everything from how your staff is performing to when your machines need maintenance. But one of the absolute smartest features is its hybrid design. Let's say your internet goes down. It happens, right? Your core operations, your check-ins, your workshop, your pickups, they all keep running offline perfectly. It's built to be the most reliable part of your entire business.
Now you might be thinking, okay, a system this powerful has got to be just for massive industrial operations. But actually, Caramel is designed to be really accessible for businesses of all shapes and sizes.
The plans are set up to grow right alongside you. So maybe you're a small shop and you just need the core drop-off features in the basic plan. Perfect. As you grow, you can move up to add things like quality control with Elite, or you can unlock the full power of those awesome command barcodes with the Pro plan. The point is, you only pay for what you actually need, and the platform is ready for you when you're ready to grow.
So what's the bottom line here? The technology to solve the oldest, most annoying frustrations in the laundry business is here. It's ready to go. It's ready to help you build a more efficient, more profitable, and honestly, a much less stressful operation. The only question left is, are you ready for it?
If any of this has you thinking about how it could transform your own business, the next step is super simple. Just head over to caramelsoftware.com. You can get a lot more details and request a personalized demo to see it in action for yourself. Thanks for tuning in.